I have collected every single playbill that I've ever like gone to a show. Can you believe that? These are just like the last box. There's boxes of these, I'm sure, right? Because honey, she goes to the theater a lot, okay? She goes to the ballet a lot, she goes to the symphony a lot, and she collects every damn playbill she ever got, okay? Like this was very recent, obviously. American Utopia, which was great. I loved Fun Home. But see, this is pretty recent. Like if we dig deep in here, I'm a little scared because I don't want to take them out of order. That's the crazy thing. But this was great. Farinelli and the King, I love that. Oh no. Because some of these things I really didn't like. Oh my God. My production that I designed of King Arthur. Celebrity Jeopardy. Wow. Look, Avenue Q. And this is not even old necessarily, right? No, like we hardly knew ye. I loved ye. She actually made up a lyric about me in the show that night because she knew I was going to be in the audience. So Fahi hasn't met Isaac Mizrahi, and I was very impressed with that, right? But I want to get down in here because there are some good ones. The Royal Family, that was great. Oh look, Stephen Sondheim, The Frogs. They did a beautiful production of that at Lincoln Center about 20 years ago. The Boy from Oz, the greatest play in the world. I want to star in a revival of The Boy from Oz. Caroline or Change, the original production, the greatest show I ever saw in my life. Okay, I cried like a child in that show. Frog and Toad, bless you. This is so crazy and so worthless, but for me it's really meaningful. But it's just really silly. So it's a lot of it is like operas and dance. Wait, Kathy Rigby as Peter Pan, because she goes there. This was incredible. Dark Sister, which was one of Nico Muley's first operas. And that was a production, I think it was brought to New York a million years ago. It was really good. This was great. Other Desert Cities, great. Edward Albee's The Lady from Dubuque, that was really good. Oh, this was really good. Mary Stewart, Noel Coward's Blithe Spirit. Oh look, The Merchant of Venice with Al Pacino. How hilarious is that? That was really good. I remember a lot of spitting. Metropolitan Opera revival of Nixon in China. Boom. The Importance of Being Earnest. That is the best play ever written, and I can't remember who was in this. It was that guy who played that role. Oh well, remember The Importance of Being Earnest with that guy who played that role. Hello. It was either the Time Daily one or the Bernadette, because I saw them all. Oh, that's Patty. Look, it's Patty. So it was a minute ago, the greatest thing I ever saw on stage. Look, the women that I designed in 2001. That was a cast. That had Cynthia Nixon in it. It had Jennifer Coolidge. It had Jennifer, the other Jennifer, why can't I think of her last name? Oh, really open it up and look in it. Jennifer Tilly, Mary Louise Wilson, Julie Halston, Rue McClanahan, Kristen Johnston, Lisa Emery, Amy Ryan, a few movie stars. It was fun. This was one revival of Follies. I'll never know which because I'm not going to open it up. More Merce Cunningham because I couldn't get enough Merce Cunningham all of those years. Proof, great. Sandra Bernhard, The Love Machine at the James Street Theater. I think I'm through because I'm going to start crying in a second. To the Woods. I don't know which production that was. I think that was probably the revival with the fabulous Vanessa Williams, right? I went with Sondheim to this, okay? That's how fabulous I am. Hello? What's better than that show? Nothing. But I'm not kidding. I have the original Into the Woods playbill somewhere because I saw the original, right? With Bernadette and all of those people. So that's somewhere. And Sweeney Todd, it's somewhere, but it's deep. We're in another box.
Yeah.
Oh, this was the original King Arthur. I showed you the revival of King Arthur. This was the original production. Grey Gardens, that's the original Grey Gardens. Sandra Bernhard, Everything Bad and Beautiful. The Threepenny Opera. I also designed this production, which also had a lot of crazy stars in it. Alan Cumming and Cyndi Lauper and Anna Gasteyer and a lot of people. It was great, and it got terrible reviews. That was their problem, because it was really great. I designed that too, Beverly Park. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf with Kathleen Turner and, oh, I can't think of his name because he's the greatest actor in the world. And here's the thing, he was the best part of the show, Bill Irwin. Everyone couldn't get over Kathleen Turner, but I couldn't get over Bill Irwin in that show. That was the most inspired bit of casting in the world. Oh, the elements of style. Wait a minute, I was in this. This was an opera, a song, a bunch of songs written by Nico Muley to The Fabulous Elements of Style, the books, the Shrunken White book. And I played like the shoe last and the pillow. It was really, really good. And that premiered the day my husband Arnold Germer came back to live in New York City. He just made it to that show. Well, guess what? Someone is gonna go through this and freak out when I die.